Hello everybody, welcome back to Wallaby Racing League. We are here tonight for Tier 1, and it is the big one. Round 2, the relay, 100% double points Silverstone. It is just like what we did for the other 3 tiers, and this time it's Tier 1. Big one here. Yes, Maddie does sound very different. That is correct, Roshan. It is indeed, that is correct, Mr. Hunter. Hope you two are doing very well on this fine Wednesday evening. It's going to be an exciting race that we have. It's about to start now. Here we go. 5 red lights for the relay round here for Tier 1. And it is underway. It's Alex Keeley on pole position. It's a good start there from the Williams. He's not got much competition on the round down to turn 1. Jorgo is second with JDI, Mr. Thunder in third. Wingy under pressure from the Sauber of Oxchillo. Ox going to go round the outside then through Village and towards, he will hold it but stick behind, but it is Luke Skywalker and the Ferrari trying to go through it. We've got Fat Cat on the inside. It's going to be 3 wide possibly on this run down towards Luffield. Fat Cat trying to squeeze his way through, but no can do, and the Ferrari says thank you very much, and we'll go round the outside of Oxchillo into turn number 5, and then it's 6 and 7 and all the way down towards Cobbs, but Ox holds on. What a first lap that we've had. Alex Keeley in the lead. Let's get all the goodies up. Yeah, I didn't mean to say 6-7. I kind of forgot the corner names for a second there. But big news tonight. Left 4 Dead starting at the back. Because of how the relay works, the grid positions go off of the results from last race, the Tier 2 race, and championship leader who won last race has been forced to start down the back, so he's already made up 6 places off the start, so we'll see what he can do in this race as he's nearly gotten a big hit out the back there from the Aston Martin and Jono. And also, Jono, big name, starting at the back too. That is correct, leading ties. And interestingly, Rio Harris on the softs, everyone else going for the mediums. Fat Cat then on the inside. I'm trying to think who this other Ferrari is. I will need to have a look at that. Fat Cat putting him under some immense pressure here. Side by side possibly. Does he have the straight line speed? He's going to get alongside and go around the outside through Luffield. And now, is this the chance for Fat Cat? It is. And he moves up into 6th place. So Alex Keeley in the lead then. Driver's just got to settle and get into a rhythm. It's going to be a long one, that's for sure. So consistency is key, and Oxchillo, he needs that because he's just fallen out a little bit behind, but he stays well within DRS and should be fine. DRS is very important in this race. And now Left 4 Dead is going to be all over the back of Rio Harris. Are the softs working for the Haas driver? As Left 4 Dead tries to go around the outside, and that's going to invite Jono to attack with the poor exit from the McLaren. And the Aston will just sit in behind, not challenge just yet. Potato now gets past this Skywalker. Oh, that's Mozza, sorry. That is Mozza. So I can confirm that he's Mozza. And this Merc down here is Flubber, I think. Here comes Meowsy on the inside from Seba. The other Aston, they're going to go side by side. But Meowsy holds on just for now. And he will, so. Tight start so far to this race. Nice little shot that we got here of JDI, Mr. Thunder, reserving this week. And he's in the best possible starting position for, as a reserve. Starting 3rd, it's a great start. As, oh, big drama out here. ZK going very wide through tops. At least something might have happened between Rio Harrison himself, and that invites Left 4 Dead to go through. So we'll see how long these softs last for Rio, because right now he'll be fine and he'll be quite quick, but they will drop off, and I don't think that's the play with all these guys on mediums. So we will see. Jorgo burning a lot of battery to stay within Alex Keeley here. He's all out of battery. I would pull up results and standings, but I didn't actually have time to get that set up on my thing. And so here we go, JDR Mr. Thunder on the attack and on the inside. They both go off track, so it's fair racing here on the exit. And Jorgo will remain ahead of Mr. Thunder. However, he's going to be under some immense pressure here. I think JDR is going to get it done here. And soon, Wingy Woo will follow. He's looking for the move. He's looking for the outside. Down into Stowe. Wingy Woo finished second. Last race, side by side. Goes off track a little bit. Will have the inside for the final chicane. And Jorgo says, no, no, no. However, Wingy gets an outstanding switchback and says thank you very much and moves up into third place. That was a spectacular move there from the McLaren. And a switchback sees him into the podium places. Jorgo under some immense pressure here, burning all the battery. He has not got many left, so he's probably going to get swallowed up soon by the likes of Oxchillo and Fat Cat here. Meanwhile, Alex Keeley in the lead has got that lead out to a second. It's just dipped under that now, but JDR was not in DRS for that straight, so that is big for Alex Keeley. So yeah, last week in Mexico, it was Left 4 Dead who was in 12. Big win. And a much needed win for the McLaren team in terms of how their week was going. However, it's only the start. And there's been a lot of drama throughout the league over the last few days. And speaking of, after he finally gets past Rio Harris. But it's definitely finding its point where we are past where we were originally. And I think it's really good. So we don't need to say much more, but it's great to see good competition within the league, so makes things exciting. We had a first-time race winner last night, and Oxchillo now under some pressure there from Fat Cat, and the Alpine will go past his former teammate in that Sauber up into 5th place, and he will look to get Mini Jorgo here as well. But oh, it's a late dart to the inside, but he won't get it just yet. But yeah. Had a first time winner in Tier 2 last night, Poms. Massive congrats to him. Much deserved win. So Fat Cat does get Jorgo, but drops out of DRS from the top 3, so he's going to have to push really hard if he wants to get back into it. And Jorgo might honestly just want to try and get past him, but I think best thing to do though is stick behind. No, we do, to be fair. However, the others are doing well. We're not doing that bad. And Jerovot cooked last night. so it's all good. I'm glad Jerobot started ahead because he was so fast in that first, that earlier on in the race. I'm pretty sure he was like second throughout most of the race, or third. Noxchillo Potato battling. Potato goes for the switchback. He'll have the inside, and he does get through. However, Ox does not want him to, but I think he's going to have to settle behind. He will. So Ox dropping down a bit. And Meowsy is next with Seba and Lefty swapping places. Oh, and Left 4 Dead is going to go for a move into Cop's corner, round the outside. Cannot get the grip to go all the way around though. Won't get the move. He really was. So he did alright. Been a tough start, but we'll get there. We will get there. I see where I've been pinged twice. Oh. Okay. D1 Cooper hater. The D1 Cooper hater. Who's the D1 Cooper hater? I've no clue who that is. Oof's a Cooper hater? Since when? Nice to know. 41. Absolute scenes. What a number right there. Everyone's been summoned. Tudor, Cooper, Coda, and with me Teef, everyone's here. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hope you are having a good night. Nick Jammy gets past Oxchillo. So, big one early. And Rio has decided to pit. I'm trying to go onto him. This is a goofy pit lane. Well, anyway. So, we're on lap 9, and Wingy Woo gets past JDI Mr. Thunder and moves up into second place now. So, he's going to be wanting to try and chase down Alex Keeley for the win here. Long way to go in this race, but these two definitely look like the most threatening. However, Fat Cat is on the horizon as well, and he'll be one to watch big time as well as a reserve filling in for me. Oh dear. It's supposed to be Mahavir, but I don't think he's even showed up. Yep, Cooper to tier 1 even though he's not even on the grid. Sounds good to me. So, we'll probably see pit stops around lap 20, and then from then on, probably about lap 25 or maybe a little longer, depending on if people want to stay out long. But Alex Keeley has brought out a big gap now, gotten Wingy out of DRS. JDI now pounces on Wingy without the DRS. Cannot do much to defend. And JDI gets back past. Side by side up ahead through Cops. And it's Fatcat who gets the move done. That's on there for the Alpine. And moves up into third place. Okay. Next segment I'm ahead. D100. And Mozza drops to 10th now, so Seba gets ahead. And now Left 4 Dead is on charge. Sitting behind at the moment. Let's see if when he decides to go for the move, Mozza doesn't look too quick compared to him, so we'll see what he will have the DRS to help him from that Aston Martin. And now, yep, there we go, side by side. Mozza tries to run him as much out of road as he possibly can without it being off the track. And through goes Left 4 Dead into the top 10. However, he'll be under a bit of pressure here. And he's given a bit of a wave through on the exit. Done that straight. And says bye-bye Mozza. And Jono now attacking, but will sit behind. Top 2 from last season. 10th and 11th. Starting further back this race, but all to play for those two. So they can make up the field pretty quick. They're only 2 seconds behind that lead DRS trend. And Alex is not too far up the road, so it'll be interesting to see what these guys starting further back can do as well. So cold. We've got 2 little groups here. There's the top half and then the top half, top 8. And then everyone else all in the one group. So, interestingly enough, Oxchillo is just hanging on to the DRS here. Let's see what he can do, because everyone else in this bottom group cannot seem to get past Seba. Will we see some undercuts? That might have to be the play here for the likes of Left 4 Dead and Jono if they want to get through. There's the first one. Mozza is into the pits. Jumping onto the hards. So very early, you must say. And everyone's caught back up to Alex Keeley out in front. In fact, they've actually both passed him, JDI and Backhat. So the DRS swaps have begun. JDI leads this race. New race leader. Left-footed gets past Seba as well. I did not quite catch that. Not upshifting for who? Oh, does he actually? That's cooked. Is it still happening? Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially so early on in the race. He's just got to push through though and deal with it, but if he's had to... Yeah. That's a shame. Hopefully he can get it sorted before he has to suffer throughout the whole race, but... Big blow for Alex Keeley for now, but it's far from over. He's still chilling in that top 3, so he can get these issues sorted out and he should be sweet, because he's definitely got the pace here. So yeah, GG. Good to see Jorgo. I believe this is his first Tier 1 race. He did not race last week, I think, from memory. So, Tier 1 debut for Mr. Jorgo, and he's doing himself quite well at the moment. Oh, he did? Oh, he did. And I've just said that, and he's got the penalty as well. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Commentator's curse has struck big time there. I'm very sorry, Mercedes fans. Oh dear. First I didn't even... Yeah, GG. My sincere apologies. And now Meowsy is on the attack, trying to get past him, and cannot quite do it just yet. However, he's got no battery. Does the Mercedes. He will go defensive into Luffield, and that will keep the Alpine behind. Damn. Okay. To come from Roshan. Because Roshan's my topo, he controls me. And now Wingy Woo's having a go, having a crack at the Williams. Side by side, giving each other space. It's tight through the final corner. The Williams holds on. Great grip around the outside. And Alex Keeley, on the sacrifice of DRS between the top 2, holds that 3rd position. Damn. And look who has arrived. Lefted and Jono have... Oh! Alex Keeley running Wingy almost off the road then. These two not giving each other an inch. On the run down to Cops, they're side by side, and Wingy will back out of it. It's great defensive driving from that Williams of Alex Keeley. And now, yes, Left for Dead and Jono have caught up. And Seba isn't too far behind as well, so we could possibly have an 11-car train here. However, that top 2 have really split off then. So, thanks to the battling of these two. We literally are going back to the 90s. And the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. It's great to see. Now, left foot is attacking Potato. So, side by side, Potato's going to be quite defensive here. Who wants to hold this P8? But Left 4 Dead will hold it, but he will back out of it. Just slot in behind for now. So, and even Jono's now having a look at that McLaren, but he just cannot get close enough. This is some close racing here between all these drivers. We have got a lead change. Fat Cat into the lead then here at the British Grand Prix. And these two are now starting to run away, courtesy of these two battling and the wheel issues as well. Settle down, ladies. Oh, and a poor exit for Left 4 Dead. Sees Jono straight through. So finally, Jono gets the breakthrough ahead of the McLaren. He's been sniffing at his position just for so long. And every time Left 4 Dead had a poor exit, Jono was up there on that inside, but he just couldn't get the grip, and he finally got it done. So let's see how Lefty will respond. And now Jono's got some immense pace. He's attacking Potato here. Potato says no. So he'll sit behind once again. And now Meowsy has dropped out of DRS from 3rd and 4th. But he's back in it now. A good Cops has gotten him back into it. Side by side through turn 1. And it's Left 4 Dead back ahead. So now the whole field's caught up. All this drama and battling between these little battles has brought the 14 into it. So ZK and Broadstar and Flubber are back into this race. The gap is now 4.4 seconds, 4.5 seconds. So the top two are absolutely running away now. We have a pitter. It's Jorgo coming into the pit, so the Mercedes is taking the gamble and going for that early undercut. So let's see how it goes for him. Will it pay off? Going onto the hard tyres. And I'll tell you what, Mozza's got a monster undercut on them. But his tyres are going to be very, very worn compared to, or 7 laps older. So massively early pit stop for Mozza. Sacrifices pace towards the end of the race, but he's going to put himself in quite a good position now when everyone does come out of the pits. Yeah, you're not Ferrari, but you can if you want to. You gotta embrace the Ferrari. We'll see if anyone reacts to... Oh my god. We'll see if anyone reacts to Jorgo's decision to box. Because it could be an interesting call. 5 seconds is the only gap. So these two might want to have to come in. And they both go in. So Alex Keely's into the pits, along with Wingy Woo. So it's now going to be a battle to see how they stack up against everyone else on the way out. Can they close in on the top two with the undercut, the help of the undercut? Let's see also where the Mercedes of Jorgo comes out. So they're all in the pits now. Jorgo is coming around the final chicane and into the final corner as we speak. Where is he going to come out? Is he going to come out ahead of those two? I think they're going to be fine. They're going to be very much safe. So he's not too far up. Those guys will need to get their tyres warmed up. But now for Alex Keely and Wingy Woo, it needs to be full push now over these next couple laps just to get the tyres fired up and also hopefully give them a push for that undercut, closing in on that top two. 5 seconds was the gap before, and Fat Cat has broken DRS on JDI, so he just did, but JDI was able to get DRS, so he is safe for now. And Left 4 Dead still hasn't been able to get past Potato, but did get Jono. Other than that, nothing else has changed. Anyone coming into the pits? Yes, Meowsy's coming in. Looks like Potato's coming in. Left 4 Dead's coming in. Sever's coming in. ZK's coming in. And Brodstar. So this is going to be interesting to see where Jorgo slots in. I think these guys will be safe. They will come out all ahead. But it's going to be absolute drama in the pits now here. Lots of drivers pitting now. But now we will see where does Jorgo come out, and same with Alex Keely and Wingy Woo. They should undercut all of them. I'm including Jorgo here. He should be ahead of Meowsy or just behind. He's just behind. So I think other than that, he might not have gained anything from it. I can't remember if he was ahead of Potato or behind, but either way, he's put himself in a good spot though. So Mozza, 5 seconds clear of Alex Keely and Wingy Woo, so massive for Mozza, but how will that affect him later on in this race? Top 3 are in, and it's Oxchillo, a 10-second penalty he has sped. Massive shame for the Sauber. And unfortunately for him, we'll have that hanging on his head for the rest of the race unless there's a safety car later on. That's a big pen to carry on your head. And Jono continues his ways from last season, staying out long in the hope... the overcut, sorry. So he actually comes out behind both Leopard and Potato. So these two were able to get an undercut. And Leopard did get Potato as well. With Robot. The robot movement going. Coda Robot. G and big. Alex Keeley undercut JDI, but JDI got out ahead of Wingy, so JDI has split those two and gives the Williams a bit of breathing room. However, 1.8 seconds is the gap to Fat Cat, who will be our effective race leader. But really Mozza is the Fat Cat close in on him quite shortly. Try to slow bot. Damn. Don't let him change. Oh dear. And Mozza gets past the pass of Rio Harris. So this should just be all out to the finish now from here. Unless we get a safety car or something towards the end, we won't see any more pit stops from these drivers who are on the hards. Just got to go to the end here then. Comes Fat Cat on Mozza on the inside. Mozza will fight him and hold that outside, but nothing he can do. And Fat Cat flies into the lead of this race, as Jono is still yet to quit. Anakin Skywalker, next to get a penalty for track limits. It's 3 seconds. And there we go. So these two, oh, Rio fighting with JDI here. Nothing he can do. Now Wingy's going to start to get desperate. He's going to want to try and clear him, because he will be holding him up. And Wingy's pursuit to get the other two. And Rio wants to stay ahead. And I know Meowsy's going to be in a hurry as well, so it's going to be a rush down this next straight. And who gets it done? So, oh, he's just forced Wingy off the track there, I think. I might be wrong, unless Wingy's gone wide. That's some interesting driving there from Rio Harris. So Nat P2 now for Alex Keeley. does get past the Haas of Rio Harris. And he's starting to struggle now big time on those mediums, so things aren't going so well for the Haas driver. Leopard trying to do the same thing Wingy did last lap. Through turn 1. And does get the job done though this time and up into P8. Potato gets passed very shortly after into 9th place now. Mozza will start to drop back now here, and he'll keep going further and further. I reckon Mozza will pit again for another sort of hards, possibly. And that's a probable strat here. And it would work. Okay. So, Jono's finally pitted. And he's dropped so far. I don't know. Sacrificing all that time in all those positions. He was right behind Lefty. And now he's dropped way back for staying out that long extra. He'll have better tires towards the end. We'll see if it pays off. That's a lot of time to make up. He's like a whole... The whole Maggots and Beckett's and more behind. Yeah, he's quite far behind now. And Wingy does say goodbye to Mr. Mozza. I mean, that's true. Fresh tyres will help him. But prove me wrong, Mr. Jono. He can do it. It's a long race still. We are over half distance. So plenty of time now still to get something done, make up the time again, and Alex Keeley is now becoming the train driver as when he's slowly catching back up, but we'll see if he can actually do it. He's got no battery, so see if he can actually catch back up. Double points race, remember this would be a massive boost for Alpine in the constructors, I believe. Having 1 and 4 at this point in time. So, once Lefty gets past, Potato says, I will go past as well. Those two following each other very well as they make inroads on teammate Mr. Wingy Will Nicholas Giraffe. That's how we call him. Oh, the numbing pause is from there we go. Big boost would be. Oh, enough has retired in the pits. That's a shame for the Sauber team principal. But yeah, Alpine, McLaren, big points gainers so far. And you could say Ferrari as well. If you're in the top 10, you're doing well. I mean, either way, points are points. But yeah, Fat Cat's got a massive lead at the moment. 4.7 seconds. He is absolutely flying away out in front. He's got some absolutely riveting pace out in front. And so have a look at the standings. So Wingy's back in DRS. And now it might just be an Alpine 1-2 here as Mousy on the outside, on the attack of the Williams. Both are burning like absolute crazy. And both will have to settle down now as Mousy backs out. But they're all back in DRS top 7. So Zoxchilla gets another penalty. That's 13 seconds. Wallaby Racing League. Yeah, tier 1 standings. Alpine will take the lead at this rate, I think. Actually, it'll be close, but Alpine might take the lead at this rate. But very quiet at the moment now, I have to say. However, this is a nice big bunch here, and McLaren have executed the swap perfectly there. More people in the chat. Hello Dunno, hello Farmer Sam, welcome to the stream, and Dynasty as well. Hope you're all doing well, but yeah, McLaren have executed that slot very well. Blade and Hunter. Big Blades here. Clubs. Oh man, the other night was not ideal. I'll tell you that, Hunter. As, there we go, Alex Killy defending for his life out here to stay ahead. And just pick something, there we go. Damn, I didn't know we had 18 tiers, to be honest. It's very interesting. Oh, just like me. So, we have less than 20 laps to go. JDI closing in. This is going to be a tight battle for P2 here. Alex Keeley, Meowsy, JDI, Left 4 Dead, Wingy Woo, and Potato. Let's go through game positions. Haven't done that yet. So, back cut up 7. Oh! One lap right along. We'll do that while also going through the... We'll start at next lap. And then, so, back cut up 7, Meowsy up 9, 14 for Left 4 Dead, starting... Oh, he started, yeah, last. And 2 for Potato, 1 for ZK, 3 for Lover, and the most down is 9 for Jorgo. So, here we go, starting a hot lap here in the race with Jammy Dodge. So coming down to turn number 1, flat out in 7th gear then. I'll give him my channel points, thank you very much. But, oh dear, he's nearly spun. Great save there from the Alpine. Managing to stay ahead. Or stay ahead. Keep control of the car. Tricky track, this one for grip. I feel like nowadays, ever since 24. They really changed Silverstone a lot, and it feels quite different. 23 was very enjoyable, this track, but has changed quite a bit. It's 24. And apart from the snap of oversteer at the start of the lap, that was a nice lap with McJammy Dodge. There you go, Hunter. No worries. So we have a pit stop. It is Mozza coming into the pits, so he's finally getting... And Clobber has retired. I was going to say someone's joining him in the pits, but he's actually retiring, so... GG. Ooh! You're betting on Diminor. What's the score? Is he winning? He better be winning. Oh, sweet. He's got it in the bag. He had an absolute incredible first round match the other day. That's what you love to see. I still think Sinner or Alcaraz is going to win the whole thing, to be honest. No one can touch them at the moment. Yeah. I feel like Sinner has the edge over Alcaraz in Australia. Alcaraz always struggles in Australia. He's never made it past the quarterfinals, so... The only person who I think can beat them would be Djokovic, but he needs a bit of luck. But he's getting old, so... It's like Djokovic can beat everyone but those two, unfortunately. And he's the closest person. Who's good on? Alcatraz. Mr. Prison Boy. Yeah, no rain, unfortunately. That would have been nice to spice it up, but... What can you do? And hey! He's coming. You're right, Roshan. It's working. He's got 13 laps. 14 laps? 13 laps to catch. "13 laps to catch Ox, and then catch Potato." Yeah. Just one massive DRS train, unfortunately. One thing to catch, another thing to overtake. Yeah, exactly. It's very tricky at the moment. As Mozzie gets the fast lap of the race on those medium tyres. Shiny Piastri in the chat. How are we doing? What are we blaming me for? Oh, 3-stream streak. What did I do, Cooper? And what did Earth do, either? That's not allowed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we need to find one then. Hold up, hold up. Hang on, I'm trying to think of a good one. I'll do the one that skills he did in the draft. What was it? What does a pirate say when he's having a heart attack? Army Hardy. That's the skillsy draft one. Cheers for that. There's the dad joke. Lucky. Absolutely worth the 1,000 channel points. Absolutely riveting content right here. I need to say it in the pirate voice as well. Except I will not be doing that. I need to come up with some. I need to get some tips from the goat himself. It's called Skillsy Dad Joke for a reason. That's why I need to get tips. Reminds me from the other one, the knock knock. It was like what sound do cows make? Cows don't go who, they go moo. That's a funny one. The days when Roshan and Skillsy did comms together. Oh my god, yeah, he's just dropped like 4 seconds. Telemarketer. That's right, Magic. Roshan's telemarketer squad. I'm actually trying to become a telemarketer myself. That's why I'm on the Aston team. Why are celebrities so cool? Why are they, Lockie? Oh my goodness. That's a good one. That is a good one. Get Lockie in the comms box. Be the skillsy dad joke. All Fat Cat's thinking about is what he's going to have for dinner. He was like 8 seconds out in front, 9 seconds I think, and he's dropped back to 2, so he's settling it down a bit. And we've got a potential overtake, except Meowsy cannot get his car up the inside. He goes for the switchback, just cannot get the power down fast enough, so he will stay behind. Meowsy win is on. It is on. Oh dear. Wingy woo. 3-second penalty. That will drop him behind Potato. And that will be it. Oh, it looks like Potato's going to get him anyway, so not too bad for Wingy, except when Jono cashes up. And Wingy defending here to try and stay ahead. Looking like he wants to try and protect his teammate. So, interesting strats here from Wingy Woo. Still a lot to save though, battery-wise, compared to Potato. I mean, Fat Cat's 20 laps. He's the freshest out of all these top 3. But JDI has also got a lap pressure as well. So who knows? But don't think Fat Cat wants to throw away this win, to be honest. It's possible 1-2 on here for Alpine. Double podium. By the looks of things so far. It's top 5 here now. Yeah. Thing is, Scott doesn't want to be too far close because Keely is. Yeah, he'd have to pass him because otherwise it's just helping Keely instead of his actual teammate. Just can't get past anyone. He's sizing up a move here, is Left 4 Dead. I think he might be able to get JDI towards the end here. But it's just so hard to pass anyone right now. The dirty air, DRS train, it's very, very hard. I don't really see anything changing. Maybe between Keely and Meowsy at the end, I don't know. Really depends. Wingy's cooked his tyres forward. He's also, yeah, got the penalty, so I think he's just cooked his tyres and now just gonna try and hop Potato off as much as he can, but literally can't do anything. So Potato goes back through. He's got 1.8 to catch to get back into that DRS train to the top 5. Can he do it? He most likely can. And I think he will be dragging Wingy back with him and possibly Ox Chilo, who is closing in. But with his penalties, it won't matter. This race has gone by pretty quick, to be fair. Feels like it, at least. I've just nearly died. And they started just choking on a pea. Well then, where's it gone? Yeah, I've lost it. Anyway, it's not too many laps to go in this race. And we will look to have 2 different winners to kick off the season. Left 4 Dead winning last week in Mexico. And then Fat Cat winning here in Silverstone. And will be a massive win as well. Yes. Shows that he's had this pace all along. I don't think anything bad happened to him. Yeah, I agree. He needs to go. But next week, Austria. To be fair, he's done a good job. Oh, we got an overtake. Meowsy gets past Keely. Keely will try to hold it and defend. He's got the inside on the exit, and it's going to be a race towards Cops. Who's got more battery to burn? It is actually Going to be side by side through cops. Can I get a better angle of this? No. Wants us to stick to the crappy onboard, but very good racing between the two and great defending from Alex Keeley. Will keep him ahead. And now it's race on here. Austria next week, starting on Sunday, Tier 4. Now, if you're unaware, Tier 1 guys will be unaware, but there is a vote of a choice. You get a choice between all the tiers. Nice little implementation to the calendar that you can vote between Austria 50%, Austria 50% normal, and 25. Oh no, I think it's like 25 reverse and 25 normal. And then the sprint as well. Sprint Austria. Or 50% reverse, I think. I think that were the options, but it's for all the tiers. Something pretty cool. So if you haven't already, go chuck a vote in. Participate in the vote in your tiers voting channels. And side by side, once again, these two are giving it everything at the moment. And we still have what will be 5 laps to go in this race. So this has been some great driving between these two. And it has allowed JDR to get back into DRS range. As he was getting close. He was on the brink of that 1 second mark at the start of the lap, and he is back in it now. So will that entice Left 4 Dead to go for a possible overtake towards the end? We shall see. About to head on to lap 48 of 52. And Jono has caught the train. So it will be P7 for Jono, which, to be fair, is a good recovery from where he was. He's got much fresher tyres than all these guys. He's got about 5 laps fresher compared to the main bunch of them. So he's doing good. Now, another lap. Is it another opportunity for Meowsy to go for a move? He thinks better of it. He's not going to go for it. He will sit behind. It's been a good race indeed. And it's getting even more exciting. Not done yet. Wherever you are, do not go anywhere. Jono gets past Oxchillo. And next is Wingy Woo, but Ox won't actually go for a move. So 4 laps to go now. And the race for second is on here. Alex Keeley and Meowsy are right in it here. Meowsy is a championship contender, by the way, even though he's only a reserve. He's done the first 2 races and he's doing well. I'll have a look at where people are in the standings like Fat Cat, because it could possibly be it could have a new championship leader. I might be wrong, but we will wait and see. 4 pings from Wallaby. What is going on? Is it just attendances? Yeah, it is. And stuff like that. So, where's Tier 1 standings? It's on the Yeah, Fat Cat is Oh, Fat Cat didn't even race. So Meowsy might actually be in the lead here. If Meowsy can get up to second, Meowsy as a reserve might be leading the championship. But I could be wrong. Because Lefty's only 2 places behind, so I think he's fine. But if he can get up to second, that can change things, definitely. Nah, Fat Cat won't take the lead because Lefty's P5. That's 70 points. P5 is 18 times 2. Is what? 36? I think I've done the maths right there. That's a shame. So, not long to go now. It is heating up, and we have got the top 8, top 9, all in the one DRS train once again. And Jono gets past Wingy. So Jono's in the fight here. However, he has to try and clear these guys. He's got fresher tyres. Much fresher tyres. Pretty much 5-6 laps faster than some of them. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do if he can fly through the field. But once again, these DRS trains have proven to be so hard to pass through. But we're going to have 2 laps to go to seal this second place result. Fat Cat has been in another world, and it's been a great drive from him. Absolute hats off to him. So, penultimate lap here at Silverstone. Alex Keeley is in second place. McJammy Dodge in third. Fourth for JDR Mr. Thunder. Fifth for Left 4 Dead. Sixth for Potato. Seventh for Jono. And Wingy is out of DRS. So it is on here for this top 7. These 6 drivers in the battle for second place here. But once again, Meowsy not able to get it quite done. He's saving it for the last lap, I feel. Both drivers need to burn the battery, but also at the same time save. Saving's going to be crucial. And at the moment, this moment in time, Fat Cat does not have the right amount of battery compared to Alex Keeley. So here we go. About to start the last lap here. And Jono gets Potato. We can see it in the back. Potato doesn't want him to get done though. Potato stays ahead. That is possibly crucial, but also costing their race. So, last lap. Last chance for Meowsy to get this second place here off Alex Keeley. Started on pole, did the Williams driver. It has been a great race from him, great drive. Obviously had those wheel issues earlier on, so massive kudos to him. And now, Meowsy can't quite get it done. Alex Keeley's flashing on fuel, however. Has he not got enough fuel in the car? Is he not going to finish this race with full tank of fuel? I have not been watching that when I've looked at the telemetry this whole race. I did not think that would have been an issue for these drivers, but could it be a possible issue for Alex Keeley? He might be right here. Last chance here for Meowsy, but he's too far back. Meanwhile, out in front, he's been in his own league today. Fat Cat Batman had to claw his way through the field, starting 11th or 9th, I think. And it's been a masterclass drive here at the British Grand Prix, and it is Fat Cat to win the relay at Silverstone. Great drive from him. It's going to be Potato to get past Left 4 Dead. Is it going to be them? It's going to be close, side by side across the line, and Potato got it. Potato got Left 4 Dead by 59 thousandths of a second, right at the death there. And It was a great finish. Great driving from everyone. Fat Cat with the win. Alex Keeley second. McJamie Dodge third. Fourth for JDI. Fifth for Potato. Sixth for Left 4 Dead. Seventh for Jono. Eighth for Wengy. And we will get the full results after this race. What a race. That concludes the 100%er. Okay. Drive the day goes to Jono. Jono or Left 4 Dead, I think. So there you have it. Yeah, 12th to 3rd as well for McJamie. That's a stunning drive. Nah, I don't think so. Maybe. I think it'll be close, but I don't think he'll be leading because he didn't race last week. I think he might be. I don't know. We'll see. But there you go. So, Oxshillo falls out of the top 10 with that. And Broadstar and ZK move ahead thanks to the 13 seconds penalty. But, great drive from everyone. Relay does shape it up. Ooh, Fat Cat does lead then. That's correct. Pre-stewards, we have a new championship leader. So, that just shows how massive these double points races are. And when you've got only one of them for now, that's